it's Lisa here. I hope you're all doing really well. Today I wanted to do a kind of power hour clean with me. So I've got a friend coming round in a little while and I just wanted to spruce up the downstairs of the house a little bit and give it a bit of a once over. As you can see, we're in a little bit of a mess. I got up and watched the rugby World Cup final this morning with England. Sadly we lost, but the Springboks, the South African team, played absolutely superbly. So just giving you a bit of an idea of what's in play here. But first things first, before I start cleaning, I want to give this one a good brush and wash her face and clean her teeth. So for all of you who say that Daisy is a really good girl, this little one is a real diva, as you're about to see. Good girl. I know. I know. I know, I know. Sit still, please. Come on, sit down. Oh, Daisy. Hey, hey, hey. It's a brush. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. Daisy, sit still. Daisy. Well, I did warn you, so I've muted out the rest of this bit. So when I finish brushing Daisy, I like to wash her eyes and her face as well. And then we always have a go at cleaning her teeth. She absolutely hates this, but still, it's something that I do try to do for her. And then to calm, after dealing with Daisy, the best thing to do is light a nice candle. So I'm going to set myself an hour timer. This helps me to keep accountable and stops me from getting distracted. So I'm going to clean the sofa today. I've just hoovered it and I'm using these wipes that I got with my sofa. So basically you get a wipe that essentially cleans the sofa and then you get something that actually conditions it. So I like to do this every few weeks or so. And then for my surfaces, I use this Method glass cleaner and a good bucket of water with a wash leather. And this is the way that I've always cleaned any surfaces in my house.
You're a rebel, getting into trouble. You are kinda like a fire, like a fire, like a fire. Unpredictable. So original, you are never backing down, backing down, backing down. That's what I like about you. So dangerous, I get this rush when I'm with you. I go all in to lose or win. Build things up to knock them down. It's the way we keep our high, moving like a hurricane. There will come a time for wash away your sins, settle down, but until then, we're like a so different, kind of ignorant. You don't care what people say, people say, people say. I'm going crazy for you, baby. Don't know how you're making me feel this way. What can I say? That's what I like about you. So dangerous, I get this rush when I'm with you. Time for when we can
All clear room, all nice and tidy, and just waiting for Daisy to destroy all the cushions, which she tends to do, and just generally make everything untidy for me. Don't you wish you could actually fast forward your time when you're cleaning like you can in videos? That would just be awesome, wouldn't it? So we're onto the kitchen now, and as you can see, there's a fair bit of stuff lying around that's, I guess, accumulated over the last couple of days. I do need to wash all the surfaces down. I'll hoover the sofa, but it doesn't really need cleaning. I did that a couple of weeks ago, and I just want to hoover the floor. I mopped it in the week, so that should be okay. So it's really just a lot of surface clearing in here, and then there's a lot of sticky finger marks all over the cupboards that I need to buff off and get sorted. So firstly, I'm just going to start to clear the surfaces and just get the dishwasher filled with the dirty pots. And then I've got this habit, I don't know whether anybody else does this, of putting in pans into my washing up bowl and hiding them under the sink and then coming back to wash them later. And then I always have a load of stuff on the island that needs tidying up, and usually 1,000,001 cables hanging around that just need organising and putting away in the right place just to make it look nice and tidy. And I'm just going to hoover the sofas. As expected, it's mostly Daisy's fur that's on there. So yeah, she creates me so much work. It's just as well. I love her really, isn't it? And then I'm going to take my trusty glass cleaner and this big fluffy micro buffing cloth that I got for cleaning a car, and then I'm going to do all of my cupboards in this way. Just get all of those nasty little sticky fingerprints off that I leave everywhere. It's also a really good way of cleaning up all of the stainless steel on the appliances as well. I do this for the microwave, the fridge freezer, and for the ovens as well. It works really well.
Lightning strikes by my window, hits my chest right in the morning, like a warning. Could have slept here for days. I felt your heartbeat, felt your mouth breathe, but it's not real.
And then I'm going to take my favourite Method surface cleaner. This is the pink pomelo. I've mentioned this in a previous Clean With Me video. It just smells heavenly, and I love to cover all of my surfaces in this from a smell perspective and from a disinfectant perspective as well.
We were close to see the sun, but clouds got in our way, and
After I've washed and buffed all the surfaces, I then need to practically hoover the bottoms of the stools. So Daisy's fur just seems to cling to them, and then I'm just going to take the Method cleaner again, the glass cleaner, and just buff with that microfiber cloth I mentioned earlier. So I finished all the washing up and started the surfaces, and then I decided to strip out the Nespresso machine and clean all of the chambers and things like that inside it. You know, if you've got one, you know how icky they can get from time to time. I do like to move the toaster when I do the surfaces. It's amazing the amount of crumbs that end up underneath it from the toast. I have no idea where they come from. It's unbelievable. I don't know whether any of you guys experience that as well.
Jump into the car on a Friday night, I wanna drive with you. Looking for a bar in the nearest town, I've never seen a sky so blue. We don't ever play it and the night is young, it doesn't matter what we do. There ain't nobody like, there ain't nobody like. You look so beautiful.
And then I'm going to take my highly toxic sink cleaner. This is for stainless steel. I mentioned this in my last Clean With Me video and asked for an alternative that was less toxic and more environmentally friendly, and a few of you have suggested some alternatives. So as soon as this bottle's finished, I'm going to treat myself and my lungs to something that's less toxic and caustic than this.
Ain't nobody like you. And you make me smile, I can listen all night long. I tell you about the time when I first met you, listening to our favorite song. Walking on the street when you caught my eye, something about the way you move. No, there ain't nobody like, there ain't nobody like. So lucky to be yours.
Here we are, one really nice, tidy kitchen area. Ignore the bag, that needs to go in the bin. Okay, I've got 5 minutes left of my time, so what I want to do is just quickly do the downstairs loo. Let me show you. So it's not too bad. Generally, to be honest, it's really only me who uses this, but I just want to give the loo a little bit of a clean round and obviously wipe the sink. So I'm going to get my toilet specific cloth and I will be back in a moment. So I like to clean my bathrooms with this Method cleaner. It is eucalyptus and mint and it makes the bathroom smell really lovely. So this is my special red cloth that I mentioned, and this is the only one that is used to clean bathrooms and toilets. So if I was doing multiple bathrooms, I would clean all of the sinks first before I move on to the loo. And as soon as I'm finished doing the bathrooms, this cloth goes straight in the wash, just for hygiene purposes. I like to clean my toilets with this toilet duck liquid, and I'll just squirt that underneath the rim of the loo. I do like to use a toilet brush. People have mixed opinions on toilet brushes, but you know, I don't clean my teeth with it. It only goes in the loo, and when I've finished using it, I do soak it in Zoflora and leave it in the loo for, you know, a couple of hours or until I need to use it. And finally, the last thing I like to do is just fill my sink with some warm water and put in a cap full of Zoflora. And this is Tropical Twist and it smells insane. All nice and tidy, so I'm just going to go and get ready for my friend coming. So thanks for watching, guys. You take care. I'll see you soon. Bye.